Hello gamers, hello noobs. This is game 2 of the last day, and it's a duo plus. And again, I'm gonna welcome two great friends, Captain of the Gatherers and member of Spirit of Bassam, bumfuzzle and Voa.
Thank you,
Pat.
It's great to be back.
Well, it's great having you guys here. Alright, let's jump straight into the game. So let's go over the players. 1.1 is Complex, coached by Maxi. JSM, coached by
Bassam.
Sachin, coached by I have no idea. Artemis, coached by
Duck.
Doc. Secret Jeb, we also have no idea as of right now, and same with Geo.
Probably just Tom for Jeb and Pingu for Geo, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's another Medusa coach game. That'd be fun.
Could be a Noki. And also we have Geo. Geo is a very cool person, but he sometimes can go a little bit overboard in the chat. So let's see.
Pingu for trying to farm the most negative points ever in an Avalon Tourney.
Oh dear. As long as he wins, the deductions are only personal. For the fantasy gamers, you know, they are fucking fine.
I like that 1.2. It's good.
That is a nice one.
He's gonna unpick Artemis.
because not Complex is claiming not both that hammers are likely not too res.
This is
Unless it's exactly Geotolt and Sashin, and that then JSM is 1.2 is still correct. So it's a good pick.
So what does Artemis pick? Because this is a game where 1.4 is pretty much having all the power.
This is where we're going to see what Artemis picks could very well.
To be honest,
roll.
I'd pick Jeb with somebody, or Jeb and JSM, or Geotolt and JSM. Yeah, that pick.
How did he do that? bumfuzzle predicting the pick.
Yeah.
Hot in 4K.
I'm actually secretly coaching.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh dear, bum.
Alright, so Secret Jeb's gonna pick whom? Complex?
Well, I guess every pick is kind of legal, but I guess JSM and Complex.
Yes,
if you want to pick
Complex, I know why.
Yeah.
I think I might know why.
Why?
Well, you know what team Complex is on?
Complex is on team number 1.
And Jeb is on team number...
No idea. Should we know?
I'm not even sure Complex is the pick here anyway.
No, I think the pick is actually JSM or Sachin.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Probably. If it were me, I would just pick Sachin for giving info. It's a res thing to do.
Yeah.
Giving info. I mean, 1.3 is pretty much forced by 1.1, 1.2, so he's just repeating the info, to be frank, making GSM look better. But then it all started with Complex, you know, and 1.4 is of picking G on GSM. So, like, we have paired two people, and Sachin was just following him once, and 1.1 started all of the info train. That's why I was thinking it's Complex.
I would say one freak kills square, so it does give some info.
Well, it really depends. I mean, you're right, it kills square on M1s, but people have this tendency, which I agree with, that you just kind of follow the 1.4 is the strongest seat, so when M1s are harassing him, jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Either way, I think it's a pick I like here. I think I'd pick
Square is very pickable in M3s.
I think if M2 fails here,
it's fair enough. But Geo is going to hate this.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily.
Oh, I just saw his like little friendship rant in the chat.
I like this conversation a lot because we are already like disagreeing with a lot of stuff, and we all have reasons. So this doesn't happen often, but I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd pick JSM and Complex here if I was going to accuse.
JSM and Complex.
Yeah. Okay, that's a bit of a weak pick because it's not really it's kind of claiming square because it's the add to this is Sashin because of 1.1 and 1.4.
Why would you not pick just JSM and Artemis? That's what I'm wondering about.
Because
that was 1.4.
So it was, yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, we've only got high-level analysis here on the call.
He's out of M2 for sure. He shines back in M3.
I think from Geold's POV complexity out, if they're gonna 2.5, it could be square. Then they should really be picking JSM Sashin if they want to accuse again. Kind of a weak 2.1. No info. I'll just do M1+1 here, to be honest.
JSM cutting.
The meta recently, like say JSM was Percival to Jeb and Artemis, then it's kind of it's a bit cringe recently because the meta sort of is revolving around adding people to M2. Yes, I think you have the most powerful seat in the 1.5 on-picked person, so the person who's on 1.5 who's been on-picked, so you can add who you want, but it's just outing PR for no reason, and it kind of claims your Percival to one of the hammers. If it's wrong, if it's right. That's a good pick, by the way. I like that pick. 2.4.
Following up on his
Yeah.
3. Well, yeah, I like it.
I think from M1's wait, give me a sec. Who'd the ad be?
That is like really killing Square now. Square is
it's killing. Actually I don't know, because is anti Geold's complex not really a team? That's what it's kind of claiming, isn't it?
It probably isn't.
No, it's not. They might be claiming Zigzag with that team.
It would be a little silly.
With that pick, it would be a bit silly. It would be the bum strat to. I've heard it many times in Pat's recordings. People saying we have player reads on bum picking your spy mates and blocking them from hammer just cause.
Yes, bum puzzle meta.
Yes, there was something like this.
It works. It works wonders. It works wonders every time.
It does. I am an advocate for bum puzzle meta.
Yeah. Especially bum puzzle lower meta, especially when I'm not the one doing it, but you do it, and then we sort of use reverse psychology on. That was so funny, that one game. Anyway, and 1+1.
That's all right, I guess. It's not like
this team has 2 ads. 1 ad from good M1s, but 2 ads from M2s.
Boom fail.
Ooh. Artemis looking sus.
Complexity looking sweet.
Could be square. You know what? I'm kind of like, if I was Geo, depending on 3.1, what 3.1 is, I think I'd pick Zigzag here, as in anti M1. If I didn't like 3.1, I kind of think that 3.1 should be anti 1.3 because of how M2s went.
That would be the clean M1 team, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, 1.1 is bad then, but 1.2 remedies that fact, and
I mean, there's some chat being thrown around about Square and 1.5's clean on Square as well, but I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, I don't.
This is a bad team.
This is a pick. I'm not.
It's a pick. It's got good M1s, but it's 1.5 is just bad. If that's the team.
I don't like that team.
If I was a VT, I would just reject.
I just like that team. I would even say that Jeb just says goodbye to M1s, to M3s.
We don't even know the apps yet.
Okay.
Artem is back.
Yeah. I kind of like Sashin for that reject.
On right hand side and Sashin.
Something with right hand side here. I don't like those apps.
Either right hand side or Zigzag.
Yeah.
Because Artemis is kind of obliged to app because
they right hand side with Artemis or Zigzag.
Or zigzag. That's what I would pick here. I would definitely not pick Jeb.
That's right.
Yeah, Jeb doesn't get to go on F3-2.
Anti-uppers, question mark? Well, we have 3 picks.
Would spies really just open claim like that? Just to pick a
Do
garbage
they know that
one
it doesn't pass?
I mean, they absolutely
well,
I don't know if they did.
It was upped very fast, so I don't think people consulted the coach.
He called it.
Well, that's what I would pick, and I think it's a good pick. And I think
I mean,
kind of rests JSM on fail.
This could just be clean.
Yeah, it could be clean. Artemis and Sashin thinking hard.
Think tank. They are like, can this be just clean?
Oh, I just remembered JSM got really annoyed earlier in the tournament because he played a game of Geo and he was like, all right, don't put me in any other Geo games. And I guess we just forgot.
Uh-oh.
He's probably not having a great time here.
No, he's not. And he's been taken off.
G and Friends Expedition number 1.
Number 1 implies it's not clean. Reject.
The one and only.
Actually, that's funny. Wait, which game was that? Was I in? I think the last game I was in and commentating was a game with JSM and Shields. It was that game. That was me.
It's
like and Mayor.
Yeah. And you're bringing one back for it. This is amazing.
Okay, let's see what this is. Come on, clean, blue. No, red. Ooh, JSM is red.
I noted on the timings, Complex instantly. Well, to be fair, it's Complex. He probably doesn't need as much time to consult with his coach on stuff like that, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. We've got some
Jeb res
here.
Oh, that's a very, very strange res from.
Maybe it's just right hand side. But
right hand side Artemis. Let's fucking go.
Why would Sachin just res Jeb like that? And
Artemis fucking Jeb is looking so. Sachin is resting. Artemis looking so. Just boys slam right hand side.
Yeah.
Why would, if it's right hand side Artemis, why is Sachin just resing Jeb even though Jeb looks like not good?
Because he doesn't know.
He doesn't know what else to do. I mean,
well, Sachin's looking like a roll this game.
I agree. Sachin is
Jeb res, I think.
You think Jeb's Jeb and Sachin are resing each other? Is it anti-resing each other?
I kind of think the scene where Sachin is res on. Wait, did Sachin just spy after? Yes. I think the scene where Sachin is res on is where 1.2 is wrong, and it's anti-Shields Artemis. That's the team where Sachin is res on, I think.
Well, either way, JSM is confirmed res, and so
yeah, they're confirmed res, yeah.
That's interesting from JSM.
JSM as PR likes to pick up in crit.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna see then. Is he a PR?
Yeah, I feel like he just likes to PR up in crit, maybe even as VT.
Then, what are we thinking? Does Complex have spy teams this game?
Complex and Jabbers. Complex and Sachin, that would be.
Is it Square, bro?
Oh dear.
Could be Square.
Wouldn't Sachin resting Jab over JSM?
I kind of forgot about Square. I think that should have been picked in 3.1, to be honest. Or 3.2 if it was clean.
Yeah, 3.1 is just resigning from Jab.
Yeah.
3.1 is awful. I mean, Square would be better than that, but I think Square needs to wait a little bit, in all honesty, because it just doesn't look like a good team and it won't get apps if it's clean. That's my take.
JSM, I kinda don't like M1s, I guess. What does that mean? Oh, because he unpicked a spy? Uh-oh, claiming Square?
I mean, it could be Square, it could be anti-Artemis Geo.
Any Squares in chat?
Square is probably Complex's only spy team, I think.
Yeah, it could also be
JSM.
anti-Geo and Artemis.
Yeah, but
that would be great. That would be great. Oh.
So we are going for right-hand side Artemis.
Seems so.
Wait, did somebody res Artemis?
No, it's just like Sachin is wrestling Jeb, and
Oh, I see. Okay,
unless
I
it's
see.
like Jeb, right-hand side Jeb, but then what the fuck
Super
is 3.1, boys?
Yeah.
Complex with the pickup. Okay, I guess it's not anti-Geo
I
Artemis.
really just like Jeb for 3.1. Jesus Christ.
I can believe that, honestly, with JSM shading Sachin. I don't think that's clean.
Complex, what do you think about Geo? And he pick approves. That's an answer.
Yeah.
So we can. Do you think it's too early to mark Geo in blue? He's been pickapped, not 2 spies.
Oh, well, left hand side and Geo. Yeah, I feel like Geo's res.
He doesn't sound bad, honestly. Actually, no, he sounds a bit bad, but like, I don't have the best social reads. He doesn't seem as confident as he like did in what I watched of his other games, where he was like PR. So maybe he's just a VT.
He's not Percival, that's for sure. And yeah, I agree with this read. He's very likely to be VT here. Or he's Assassin who's just fucking scared of saying anything because he doesn't know if this would out him spy.
He's been pickapped by Complex, so if he's Assassin, then I really don't know what's going on this game. And Rez are probably just going to lose.
Kind of like 4.1. It's a double spy hammer, and it's the right-hand side Sachin.
Uh-oh. Oh dear, no. Right hand side Sachin would be such a catastrophe.
That would be no, it can't be. It's surely
kind of like
it's surely anti-3-1 appers. That's
because Sachin is wrestling Jeb out of the blue. But yeah, this should be.
He's not asking for apps.
It's gonna be apt, I guess.
I mean, JSM is res.
If Sachin were the ad, surely JSM would do something like, okay, can we get apps here so we don't have to find the ad? He'd do that kind of thing, so he doesn't have to like call Sachin Hammer like explicitly.
It's gonna be right hand side in Artemis, I think.
Yeah. I honestly agree. It's probably just both spies insta-rest each other.
Oh, I'll reject my hammer. That's a spy chat. It's like sort of indirectly saying I'm not the ad.
Yeah,
and also
nonsense.
Yeah, he's not contributing anything to the game. He spied Artemis. He rezzed. I guess he did contribute a bit to the game, but like, no one knows where his team is, and he's saying that he's not the ad, basically. Yeah.
And he's like scared of this passing. That's why he says, "I'll retch to my hammer."
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know Artemis. She will not have approved. She's gonna be like picking herself, even if she's like not conf-res, and then telling people to off up.
She is holding the vote, but she's not been asked to off up. Oh.
I can absolutely if it's clean. Oh right. If it's clean, then I can approve. If it's not, then I cannot. Jesus, this chat. Oh dear. This is like Potler chat.
I mean, JSM already voted. I don't know why Gio's like. What do you mean unvoting? What are you on?
I'm fucking voting. That's awesome. I'm voting in Avalon. Only with Gio.
His stalling skills are beyond our comprehension.
There's no timer. How do you guys even play? There's the rest in GSM Complex who's griefing.
I feel like Jeb is kind of claiming anti-Geo Artemis at this point.
Oh. Anti-Geo Artemis. You can slam clean on 3.1 in pass.
Yeah, that is the thing. I feel like it's pickable. I don't know, because
I guess 1-2, 1-3 maybe doesn't pass, but then 2.5 fails.
2-4. Like if you're slamming an M1 team, it's surely just anti-Sachin Artemis, anti-1-3. You'd think. So I don't think clean's super slammable.
Oh, is JSM actually a spy? Why are they pushing to reject now? Is it GG?
Surely not just anti-appers, right?
Well,
wait, no, because that's 3-1. Surely it's not 3-1. Oh god, 3-1 with Jeb as Dead Merlin.
Let's So I'm pretty sure Artemis is just a spy. Oh dear, Geo. So Geo is a role, I guess. But what kind of role? Merlin?
So VT. What?
But then, like, his chat is.
Well. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up, Artemis. You're a clear spy.
Oh shit! Is it actually fucking 3-1 or some shit? No way. No, because it can't be, because Geo's spying Artemis. What?
I like. Yeah, Jab is looking better and better here. With, like, Complex being most likely spy. Or no, or GSM now, looking sus.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Geo's spying. There's no way that Jeb's is Jeb actually the ad, and it's fucking anti 1-3, and that's not somehow picked. No, surely not. Surely not. No, that's
Why
ridiculous.
isn't Square pegged? Why is 3.1 pegged? The Jeb
True.
is PR.
It's Squaw here. No, it's Squaw. I believe it. JSM got sheeped. It's Squaw. That makes infinitely more sense than anti 1-3 to me.
It's funny because we've been talking about Square since M1. It's like this is the one team that has been on in our conversation the longest.
Lol, you ape.
Good fucking rest out, Artemis. Thank you. Alright, she's rest. Never mind.
Is that a res out?
Yeah, I feel like she only does that as rest. To be frank, I literally did the same reaction on her in the previous video. She res outed.
What's your opinion on this, Bum? Is this a res out from Artemis?
Oh no, I don't think so necessarily.
I don't. It might be. She might be res,
It-
but I don't think it's res.
I kind of think her only team is right hand side at this point.
It is.
Unless it's
Is claiming PR to spy.
unless it's Secret Jeb Merlin on 3.1 or something.
That's not.
That'll be funny. It's just spying Artemis because that's their only hope to survive. And to pick 4.3.
I like
Dude,
Complex.
if Secret Jeb is Merlin on 3-1, I kind of just think he'd pick Sachin or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah.
I feel like if he's skilled enough to not just insta-pick Sachin, he's not going to slam 3-1 when it's not pickable, though. I don't think Jeb's Merlin on 3-1. I have more respect for him as a player than that.
Yeah. Interesting. Endless stalls.
Alright, Complex looking for us. Fuck it, because both GSM and Geo are resting Complex. It's just like.
Is it actually just like right hand side Artemis and Geo's like claiming PR as VT for no reason?
Yeah.
Because
could be top.
JSM is just trying to prove that he's res himself. He's not trying to like res Complex alongside him. I don't know.
Could be top, boys.
He's always saying Complex.
No. That's
Geo.
It's getting rejected. Geo's rejected.
Dude, we have to app this. Uh-oh, sussy chat.
Uh-oh.
Alright, and he rejected.
Well, Geo
rejecting.
Surely, yeah. Oh.
GG?
Nah.
It's not GG.
It's not
Secret
Jeb.
Secret Jeb.
This is a sus chat. I'm gonna unrest.
Yeah. Oh, this is this is picked over JSM, even though okay.
The dollars we won.
Get money, Jar Jar.
Is it?
Or maybe it is. Maybe it is GG. I don't know, but we'll see. No.
Oh no.
Top? Is it actually top, or is it right hand side and jab?
It's not fucking top. There's no way. If it's right hand side Jeb, he really misplayed resing Sachin for like no reason.
Hand side Sachin, but wasn't Sachin the first person?
Sachin res Jeb, and then Jeb res. I feel like
this could be the case.
That might just be the clean team, and then
Geo is fucking Merlin. Like nothing can change my mind. Geo is Merlin.
Such a VT though. I don't know. I guess he could be Merlin. It's possible.
The Percival would be what? Jab?
Well, we'll have time to think about that once we actually know the clean team.
Oh, never mind. I'll app with Jab. You okay, friends? I'll wait for him to tell me what to vote. What? Alright, Geo is in Merlin. Oh dear.
I think he'd be more pissed off than this as a spy. So, like as a res, I mean. I think it might just be.
And Geo is just a VT. You're right.
Oh. Is it actually right-hand side? It's Jeb, and 2.1 is just garbage.
Artemis isn't off-apping though. Does she like think that she can ever be the ad? I mean, she has hammer.
But she's not talking at all.
No, she's a spy.
So.
Yeah.
And Jeb insta-slammed like 4-5. Was anyone asking for that? Or did I miss that?
Not at all. But this 4.5 is like saying that JSM isn't probably the ad, because JSM should be picked on 4.5.
Oh man.
Complex apt 4-1 first. I don't know. I guess you could say that JSM just had bad chat or something, because he kind of did. I wasn't really sure what his chat was all about. I feel like if Sachin's the ad, I would probably just shoot him.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Because people's stressing GSM and Sachin's like, no, it's fucking Jab. And I don't like GSM being added because of 4.5 after literally all of the enforce.
I feel like because if JSM's the ad, you should surely pick Square minus Sachin.
Oh dear, it's just fucking Sachin. That's Merlin. Look at 4.3 even. To the equation.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. He's just like, yes, Geo, I think you're res. I will pick up you with Jeb because
it's more like GSM. I'm vibing here a spy, bro. When everyone's stressing him.
Yeah, okay. Sachin's just the ad.
Artemis has resigned.
So Sachin Merlin, who is his Percival?
Yeah, so by the way, this was a very bad of a proof because this always passes here.
Yeah.
Sachin is dying. There's just no way.
How did Geo spy on us, though? That's my question. Is Paul Reed? I don't know.
Yeah, it's jab to Sachin and GSM.
And then Geo just has amazing reads to kill anti-PRs.
Well, Geo really sounded like a VT who had no idea what was going on, but he tried his best.
He really hardly spied Artemis and just killed right-hand side. He did that all on his own, I think.
He did. That's a good point.
Is he seriously VT doing that? That would be impressive.
I'm vibing, bro. I'm fucking vibing.
But like, he can't really do that as. I mean, maybe he thinks if he's Percival, Sachin. Why do you said he wasn't Percival at some point, Pat? Why do you think that?
Can you say that again?
You said he wasn't Percival at some point, like over Merlin or.
Yeah, that's just only because of how he chats. When he was Percival, he was like very, very loud.
Maybe he's trying something different then, because I honestly don't like if he's Percy Sachin and JSM, I could honestly see him rezzing Sachin because like he just doesn't think it's right hand side at Artemis when Sachin and Jeb res each other like instantly.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think that was team really until 4-1, 4-2. I don't think Complex is Merlin.
No, Complex not Merlin. I don't think Jeb's Merlin either. I think.
Yeah, 3-1 because Merlin is pretty atrocious, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can't pick this, I don't think, but
I think PRs are actually they're Sachin and Shields.
Consider if Jeb's Merlin, he's picking trash so that Artemis doesn't get hammer.
Yeah, could be. I don't think so though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a Merlin Jeb for something else, that's fair enough.
I think if you're Merlin on 3.1, I mean, if you're Merlin in Jeb's seat, Res will just go with JSM.
Bro, who's DMing you all the time? Who's DMing you all the time?
Just all my e-girlfriends. Sorry about that, guys. I'll go on silent mode for the call. Alright, how do I do this?
The e-girls.
Yep. Honestly, it's such a pain. Every time I log into Avalon, they all just like go after me and auto-res me.
It's probably Vang. Mainly, right?
How did you know?
It's because I'm vibing, bro.
Vibing.
How does he solve this?
Yeah, the
Ladies and
social
gentlemen,
read.
this is your host for the sick
He was being chillin'.
He is.
By the way, Bumfuzzle, you got marked for this chat in the previous game. I didn't know if you know.
Yeah, I played atrociously in the previous game. I was so hoping to be res, and then I panicked. And I was like trying to find some way.
I'm glad I spy games, honestly. I feel like I would absolutely panic. Just outspy to anyone who has any social reads.
Yeah.
And this assassination, I feel like it should just be Sachina's shot.
Yeah, I don't think Sashin can be can have the info as VT or Percy to res Jeb. I think the logical res the logical res is JSM. Yeah, anyway, sorry, yeah.
If we all agree that Sachin's Merlin, why don't we make Percy guesses? Mine would be Geo, I think. Because
mine too.
Yeah, I don't think he can have the info as VT to fully just kill right-hand side Artemis like that, just purely based off socials.
I'm gonna put the trust in my Geo boy, that he just channeled his inner energy and social reading skills from SH to shine as a bright star here and say that Jeb is Percival.
If he's VT, I don't know who gets shot. He should win for best VT, for sure. That was an insane VT performance, if true.
Let's see it happen. Who are they shooting, by the way? They are talking about it's Sachin or Geo.
Who's Sachin's coach again?
Sachin's coach is... Let's solve the equation. So Sachin is
which
from
team is Sachin?
Number 4, the Nobodies.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. The way like
Crow, and we have Stern coaching. We have Stern watching the game, so...
Yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah.
Could be Stern.
It could, if Stern... I'm not sure. Would Stern Merlin tell Sachin to res?
Well, did we see Stern's performance the last game he was Merlin? That I can remember, the really early one with
Yeah, I can remember as well. He
would
approve a lot. He would approve 3.1 probably.
Yeah.
Really? You think he'd approve 3.1? It's so bad if that gets apped, though.
Yeah, if Stern is coach, then probably. Stern likes to up things to quote-unquote on Merlin.
Does he trust Geo to reject? That's the question, because I think he'll really screwed, honestly, if 3.1...
Then Complex would be Confres. This could be his thought process, because Complex on 0 fails. If left-hand side, then Geo fails.
True.
And he can, like... This just could be the idea.
It could be, I suppose, but I don't know. I'm not really a fan.
Yeah, I think Sachin has to die this game.
That's what I'm thinking as well. If he's not Merlin, who's he Percival to? Resing Jeb.
Percival to...
he would be Percival to Chess. He'll be Percival to Chess. But he's not. He and somebody else. He's not Percival to Secret Jeb, because then why is 4.1 bad? He's not Percival to Shields, because he res Jeb before 4.1 was apt. So
it could be Percival to Complex. I can see the world, but it's very unlikely.
That's weird.
It can't be, because if it's Percy to Complex pickups Morgana.
Yeah, and then you have 4.2.
And then 4. Yeah. Oh, that's true.
That'd be epic if it was that, but I don't believe it.
Fuck it, pick up 4-3. But I guess he just res Geo off socials then, and then how is Jeb res?
It actually could be Sash into the complex, because from that he knows Jeb is res on comp's team, and JSM it's more likely that JSM is that Jeb is res on because otherwise you'd probably add Sash in to that team or comp.
I guess, but he would have killed anti-Jeb complex to do that.
Yeah,
do that, and I don't know. He would know that 1-4 is coming from a VT, so he can't do that for sure. But like, I guess it's possible. Like, no, he in fact.
Oh yeah. I kind of feel like
JSM's team would surely be exactly that.
Yeah.
M2.
Yeah.
So you'd know that Geo is res on JSM's team. I think but I think it is just Sachin.
Yeah.
And the spies are thinking for 30 minutes again.
Yes.
All right. Let's get some gossip going then.
Some gossip. Have I asked you guys who is the best Avalon player in your opinion? I feel like no. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't asked me. Well, I'll go first.
No, Bum, you go first, honestly.
Okay, well,
Who?
It's hard, but I can't say for sure, but I think, in my opinion, the best three players for different. It's a bit like the big three in tennis: Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer. It's like they're all the best, the goats for different reasons, and I think it's the same here. I think Pingu is just the goat because he's so consistent across all roles, and he's just amazing as Spy and amazing as Rez and Merlin, but he's not like the single most best player in that role, but he's just across all roles he's best. Then Arm, I would say, is by far the best VT and Rez. I think his win rate is like 47-48% for all the res roles. It's like really insanely high, and his V's are really strong. And then my third choice would be Maxi because I mean he's just an OP spy, and his Merlin play is just really good.
That's really actually. I've heard it said the opposite, that Maxi's the god VT and Arm's the god spy.
No, I actually think Arm makes quite a lot of, like that was said, and he sort of makes plays that don't work as that sort of don't pay off for him as Spy, and I feel yes, his win rate as Spy is high. I think it's like 65% or something, really quite a high Spy win rate, but I think Maxi has this range as Morgana, that he can just make it seem like he's Merlin, and the same thing with Merlin, and people just go with him, and the reason I think Maxi's weakest role is Percival. He's told me before he doesn't like Percy, and that's the same for me. I don't like Percy, but I think I think it's really easy. I think it's really easy to determine whether it's easier to determine whether Max is Percy. I think it's really hard for me. It's hard when it's assassination for me to determine if Max is Merlin or VT. That's really difficult for me. Yeah. Anyway, those are my big three. I mean, there's contenders like I mean, I was having a conversation with somebody recently, and they said that they think that when that Bassam is a hit and miss player, when they're hit, they're like the best player ever, but when they're missed, they're just trolling and throwing. So it's like more of it's not really consistent, and I think good players have this consistency. I personally, I also think that Johnny is a really good player. I really like Johnny's play, yeah. Oh, my bad. I forgot somebody. I should have also put Maya into the equation. I think Maya is very good. He's an OP spy, but I think nowadays, considering who's the most active player right now, those three. But sort of in the scheme of legends, I guess Maya would also be in the top 5. So top 5 would probably for me be Maxi, Pingu, Maya, and I don't know, Dev maybe, or one of the others. I don't know. Yeah, good players. What about you? I can't pin it down to one player. What about you, War?
You know, I honestly don't think I have one player who I would call the best. Like, if I had to make a top 5 like you did, I probably would just list off those same players. I don't think there can really be a concept of the best player because, like, at the end of the day, we all have our weekdays and stuff, and we all have our strong days, and so it's just constantly like someone might have a really crap day and they just have all the reads and they just confidently slam cleans VT.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can make a judgment on that.
You know what? You're the first people, actually, you're the first people to not give a single player, and you did it both.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit limited to give a single player.
Tell you what, I'll just say Dev. Fuck it, Dev.
Fuck it, Dev. I mean, I think the player to I'll give it. Let's phrase it differently. The player I think everybody could learn most from, and combined with obviously their skill. For me, that's a single player. So like the player who's got the best sort of vibe and like you can learn most from is for me definitely Pingu. I think if you learn how you learn how to I basically learned to play better Avalon, trying to understand how Pingu makes reads and picks, and I obviously learned from Manu as well and from Arm and Maxi.
So,
but I think
are you following
even though
Pingus Merlin series?
I am, yes.
Oh, that's really
I'm following
cool.
his Merlin. Yes, I am. I think it's really interesting. I mean, he was roasting me a bit on that series. Not intentionally. He was saying he was saying often rejects secretwoa, the viable team, as spy for no reason, and then it happened. Oh, he rejected that. It must, and he's using what he can see as Merlin when on spy to incorporate into his VT play, so it can he reiterates that and reuses that information, then spy me as VT, so that he can then harness that information, then spy me as Merlin, so he looks like a VT. It's like sort of this sort of continuous circle of using the information you get and reusing it for all roles, just making it. He obviously is a very strong Morgana, and I think when you notice with Pink, you notice when he's Morgana, when he kind of he has this vibe. I think you notice that but it's really hard. It's not. It's always not. It's 100%. But he sort of uses the initiative. I think that's another thing that I learned from Pingu. You use the initiative when and that's really good for a spy play. You use the initiative. To res or spy someone or call somebody out for something that looks spyish. Arm does that too, but it's more self-reflection. A self-reflection with Arm. Arm knows when he himself looks spyish. Pingu knows when other people, when it's good to call other people out for being spyish and and sort of takes the upper hand in the game that way. And yeah, and I find it interesting that that how Maxi plays how Maxi makes his reads as VT. It's really interesting because I feel like often Maxi has this insane solve, like, oh, I didn't like top, or I had clean all M3. He says that often, and I do believe him when he says that. I kind of think they have this I think what makes a really good player is to have this in-depth understanding, not only of what people are saying, but also how picks are timed, how people are interacting with each other. It's this combination of really understanding the game that makes them really good. And yeah, I personally wish I could be at that level. I'm not. But I think I'm at a decent level, but I'm sort of the second category, I guess, or the third. I don't know, but like, yeah, I think it comes with the amount of games played too. But I've not played. I've played quite a few for my time of being in for Avalon, but very many actually. But yeah, I think they're really,
It
yeah,
is
like I said.
and you've raised,
Sorry.
but yeah, who
Yeah.
would be like the best teacher? I think if I had to choose one member of the community to coach me in Avalon, I think I would just definitely choose Maxi, just because I think his play style as all roles is the one that I kind of like admire the most and like what I would want to be like. Because obviously,
Yeah.
all these players who've been named as the best, they're all
Yeah.
really like they have different play styles and like how they go about giving out information, making picks and stuff. And I think if I wanted to be like any one Avalon player, I'd want to be a Maxi because I just like
I love this question. Not just the best player, but like who would you like to be your coach the most?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to imply. Like teacher, learn from the most. Yeah.
So I'd like to pick up on that question and say that you cannot be taught how to chat by someone.
Yeah.
So that's why I would choose Mayor, because he has incredible understanding of logic and how to play.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's because I just don't believe he could teach me how to chat,
Yeah, I had an interesting combo. Sorry, I don't want to dominate the conversation again, but I had a interesting combo with Johnny recently, or Joni, whatever you want to say. And he said he thinks I'm really good at coordinating. What he means by that is that I'm really good at sort of.
There we have a dog.
We've got an extra guest in the studio today. Oh, Bumfuzzle is muted.
Has been bitten to death. For calling Maxi the coach. Like this is a certified official soldier of Manu, because Manu was first picked by him. Trying to take revenge.
There's a question for when Bum gets back, actually, that I've wanted to ask him for a while.
But yeah, I love this take on this question from you, Bob.
That was a really good question from Bum, yeah. And I guess, like, okay, so not who would you want to be coached by? Who would you want to be if you could just instantly become one Avalon player and like channel them in your games?
Oh dear, to just turn into one Avalon player. Probably Armtur. He has this like, I don't understand him the most.
So he's like, you want to know what it's like to be in his shoes, like what goes through his head as he's solving. That's cool. Yeah, I can get behind that.
Oh, I feel that is the point, because I can understand Pingu to some extent because he's been doing a lot of these videos, and even though I've been like spending a lot of time with Arm, like we have talked about games, we would comment games like this without recording like countless times, and I still don't understand how he plays.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Diana was a bit upset because my dad
Diana
came
is
in.
the dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully she doesn't bark again. Ja, alles gut, ja. Ja, brav, ja.
So, Bumfuzzle, there was this one question that I wanted to ask you, because you mentioned all of those players, but you didn't mention Manu, and you first picked him this journey. So why did you pick Manu and not one of the players?
Why did I pick Manu? Because to be honest, I'm friends with Manu. And I think he's very aggressive, and I like his play style, but I think he's really. Oh no, she's growling again a bit.
He's definitely very aggressive. Yeah, this is something
he's very aggressive,
we all have to agree
I think that's really good for tourney games, and he's a friend of mine, so I wanted to have him brand one.
All right, let's clear one thing. Let's clear one thing. Did you know that he's gonna play only 2 games when you were drafting him?
No, I didn't. But I DM'd him before. I DM'd him beforehand, And I talked to some people. I talked to some people who are friends with him, like Arjun and whatever, and sort of asked if he's going to be AFK, and they said she said they didn't know, and the people that I asked they didn't know, but he's going to play the tourney, so I assumed he's going to play the tourney, and I DM'd him beforehand, but he didn't really reply. In fact, I DM'd him a day before because I was really unsure who I was going to draft round one, and I guess he just didn't check his DMs that day. So I was a bit annoyed that my round 1 pick was a bit wasted. I definitely would have drafted Arm, obviously.
Manu Drown, in short.
No, yeah, Manu Drown. Manu Fat and Drown. Drown because you're fat. Anyway, actually, fat makes you float, but whatever. Yeah. By the way, you should put interruption at certain time XYZ or whatever the time in the video is by a bark because that might scare people. They might or something because yeah, she's a bit upset. I don't know why she's sort of growling. Oh. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, they haven't shot yet.
They love to take 30 minutes assassinations this tourney and miss.
I think honestly,
I was.
What's your take?
Sorry, yeah, what?
Should we reduce the timer for the next tourney?
Depends on the game. Like if M2 is clean, give them just fucking 30 minutes or something like that. It's just depending on the game.
If M2 is clean, they
or just like whatever. Maybe if M2 is clean, then just give them 5 minutes or like 10 minutes. Really depending on like which mission has ended and like a lot of like fucking variables.
Interesting point. If it gets to M5, the spies could get more time to shoot.
Or something like that. I've been following every single game of this tournament, and I've seen a lot of like people tend to take a lot of time and still shoot the same person they would shoot if they had like fucking 3 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it should matter on like if it's a special game or not as well, because I feel like there's always a lot more to analyze in like special games, and maybe even duo games. But I feel like reg games, sometimes you just don't need 30 minutes to analyze literally everything they have to offer, and it's just. I've heard, I think it was Tom says, if you give someone 30 minutes, they're going to take 30 minutes. They'll always take the time limit. And if there were no time limit, the shots would just be made far quicker.
Yeah.
Which, obviously, we do need a time limit for those cases when people just don't want to shoot because they're just scared. But, like, 30 minutes, maybe a bit too much in some cases, yeah.
Well, I'll say that missions very rarely take 30 minutes.
That's true, actually. There's like one game where the missions have taken over 30 minutes, I think, right?
More than that, but still, yeah, it's.
I didn't. I think the VC game where there was a lot of flaming going on with Maxi and Wolfie as spies. That took like 40 minutes, I think, right?
Let's see.
I mean, I just timed it by looking at how many Pat videos were over an hour.
Yeah, 48 minutes. So we have over our videos. We have one. We have two.
The game I narrated was over an hour.
We have
two
games so far. We have only 3 games. Only 3 games, bro.
But the VC games you recorded were just from chat, so there was no really the assassination was right. Or
yeah, there was no assassination because they won mission, but still, like if the game takes less than an hour, then obviously missions couldn't be low. If they take full timer, those 30 minutes in here and there is like just an hour.
Yeah.
The long games are just always, besides that one VC game you're mentioning.
Come on, guys, shoot.
And they will still just shoot Satch. Like I would literally slam Satch in like 3 minutes. 3 minutes in at most, because I would like to see something else.
The combo we had at the start, just Geo to Sachin.
I will still keep my heart to Jeb to Sachin.
Jeb to Sachin.
Yeah, because I want to believe in Geo.
I'll go comp to Sachin.
Uh-oh.
Complex.
You are correct. Yay.
I mean, I could kind of believe that. He just morgs Sachin for rising Geo, like Jeb. But that would be really bad.
Let's all go for different combo. Okay, so you go for secrets, Jeb. War goes for shields. I go for complex assassin.
Mm-hmm.
Assassin. I don't feel like they will shoot anytime soon.
Merlin. So if they shoot Sachin and Geo's Merlin, I'll claim the win. I think that's fair.
I mean, yeah.
Got a lot. Yeah.
So both of your teams are... No, it's actually GSM is from your team, Voa. And who's playing? It's Sachin. Artemis is from your team?
Basically,
yeah.
Also, you're both spies.
Yeah. We've got a chance to help Bumfuzzle catch up to the kitty cats.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Let's go. I threw that game as Morg. That was so annoying.
Well, the shot was definitely a little bit question mark.
I'll say this.
Yeah, I was just...
Dave hasn't been flaming you. He hasn't been flaming you at all, so he's not mad.
Yep.
Okay.
No one is mad. I don't think.
Yeah.
Flame. A little flame.
No flame.
Flame.
I know we talked about this earlier. What role is Sachin, though, if he isn't Merlin? If he's VT, he honestly deserves an award. But if he's Percival, then...
I don't see how...
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I think even as Percival, he probably deserves some... I don't know. For
Basim prefers Geo. What?
Yeah, because Basim loves to shoot fucking Percivals.
Yeah.
This is his nature calling.
Fuck.
Lol.
Artemis has the gun, so we'll see what Me-Man thinks.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought we said Duck was coaching Artemis.
Yeah, I was lying because I was told by Me-Man to troll Captain Noah.
We'll cut that. Don't worry, guys. We will cut that.
Yeah. Okay. Me-Man, if that's the DM, please say I should.
1 minute left. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Come on, shoot. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Shoot. Guys, come on. Red text for the beams. For the.
Oh, the misery? Question mark. Does Basim wants to be everyone's enemy?
Basim wants to be everyone's enemy.
I'm gonna shoot Sachin.
Let's see.
Come on.
Are we right? Are we wrong?
I'm gonna close my eyes and see if Geo is the role.
Let's see what Geo's role is. Come on.
Come on, come on, come on.
The pressure. Go for it.
Go for it, bruh. Shoot.
They're gonna time out. Oh dear.
Let's go.
And Geo is a fucking VT. Told you, boys. Told you the Geo read.
Well, good thing you switched to complex then, eh?
Yes, complex.
That is. I mean, I guess he just didn't want to go dead Merlin resing Jeb, but still. Well, well done for Geo that game. Honestly,
we won.
Genuinely deserves VT from Geo. That was really impressive.
Yeah, nice one.
All right, boys. Thank you for coming, and see you guys next time.
Yep, see you next time, Pat.